What's going on, you guys? Again, and welcome everybody to my channel. And I'm giving you your fourth reaction, your fourth review for tonight. This is for a film called I Killed Giants. Now, this film was directed by Anders Walter. It was produced by Chris Columbus and a plethora of people. It's based on a book by Joe Kelly and Ken Nomura. It stars Madison Wolfe, Imogen Poots, Sidney Wade, Roy Jackson, and Zoe Saldana. I never read the book, but I did watch this movie. So basically, the plot is there's this little girl named Barbara who is trying to escape the realities of life by trading into a fantasy world where she fights giants. Um, she has she gets bullied a lot in this movie, and I kind of feel sorry for her. Barbara soon learns to face her fears and battle the giants that pose a threat to her. And yes, there's a little the CGI work in this film was rather pretty good for the most part. I thought that the movie did really well as far as story wise. Zoe's I'm trying to think. Yeah, this little girl in this film gets she gets bullied a lot. That's my problem with movies sometimes, is that they have the bullying aspect. They have the high school and stuff like that. I know what it's like to be bullied, because I've been bullied before when I was in school, and I kind of felt for her when it comes to fighting the giants. When it comes to fighting the I liked how they put this whole fantasy world together. I thought Anders Walter, I think that's his name, the director, he visually, this movie was really, really, really good, and the story was really good, and I enjoyed it. I kind of could have. I went into this movie going. I went into this movie. I have not. I went into this movie thinking that it was going to be another children's type film. Trying to think. One of those teen dramas or whatever. But from what I saw, this movie surprised me a little bit. And their end result was, eight and I thought 7.5, 7 out of 10. That's what I thought. So, cause I kind of thought that the everything in this I bite my tongue. Sorry. Everything in this movie was pretty well put together. They could have done a little bit better with a few things in this film. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I'm gonna let y'all guys see it yourself. But I did have some gripes. The little girl, the bullying stuff in the movie, I thought was kind of passe if you think about that. But I thought it was pretty well. I thought it was pretty well put together. I don't know if this is different from the book, because I never read the book. How different this is from the original story, from the source material. But I thought that the movie did pretty well as far as what I saw. Zoe Saldana, uh, Madison Wolfe, the whole cast did pretty awesome in this film. Um, my only my few gripes were um uh the Giants were kind of the CGI was kind of off with the Giants, but as far as the bullying aspect, we've seen that time and time again in other movies, where the whole the whole story, the whole girl that's misunderstood and blah 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 and stuff like that. The whole the gist. But as far as a movie goes, this movie was really good. Um, would I recommend it? Maybe. Um, if you like fantasy type stuff, if you think movies like this are pretty good, it kind of reminded me a little bit of not to piss anybody off, but it kind of reminded me a little bit of Twilight. I didn't really like Twilight all that much, but um, because it kind of has the same thing where it has that um, um, you know what I mean. I don't know, but anyway, I thought that the movie did pretty well. I felt that it could have done a little bit more better than what it did. Um, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm Mr. Grandphone too, and I'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace.